Stagnant minds don't combine, which simply means that when you're in a state where you're stuck in your life or not doing anything every single day, you're just stuck. I mean, that type of phase is important sometimes, but then it's not really important all the time. You can't be in that your entire life, you know? That's needed, but then it's not good because in my perspective, that's the stagnation point. And anything which is not moving, not evolving, and not changing is really harmful for itself because it gets toxic and all those things, you know. So I feel we should always keep doing things even if we are just doing something, you know. Because being in a state where not doing something is way worse than doing something and failing all the time, because that is at least not keeping you in a state where you're just keeping yourself stuck. So I hate to be stuck in life. I don't want to be stuck anytime. And whenever I am, I feel shitty, but then I record myself, like right now. So I have a couple of things to talk about. And whenever I look at people and how complex they are, like each one of us, and how untruthful some people can be to you. Like, you can't really assure someone all these things: happiness, joy, sorrow, sadness, you know, anger. They all could be built up. Like, one can build them in a factory and show them to you without any context. Like, people can come around and try to act like they're feeling some shit when they're not, and make you believe that they're feeling some shit when internally they're not. Like, this is how they transfer their complexity to you in a simpler sense. Because now you think that, oh, this is so simple. This person came and told me they love me or they hate me. Now that's sorted. I know it. No, that is the worst thing. When someone tells you anything, you shouldn't really be literally believing them, because there's always and always a meaning behind those lines, and you need to read behind those lines. Once you know that, how to read behind those lines and how to listen behind those lines, then you'll get to know how fucking complex people are. So I think it would be better for us to not believe in what we really see or hear, rather than feel things internally. We need to have those instincts turned on, because I believe that we had these instincts too much when we were not surrounded by all these, you know, texts and devices and internet and everything. We were much closer to ourselves, but now we are pulling it back. And I feel I was listening to the music in the car today while returning back home with my dad. I was thinking, what if I never had these things, and I never, I mean, what if I was not surrounded by a world where everything works on the internet and everything is so artificial and not true? What if that was true, and what if that happened, and how I would have been in a place like that? I would have been so much me than what I am right now. But I think that would have been a different thing. But now we are in the present, and we need to think about the present. I believe that moments hold the most value in your life, and you should never keep your moments in a world where you're just thinking about the moments to be coming or the moments that just passed, because it keeps you lagging and you never feel the moment, and you keep skipping the feeling of the present moment, and hence forget to feel at all.